Oh, look it up. First up, we got Megan's here. Megan's is a little San Luis Obispo's first pot dispensary right there. So, you can get some weed. Oh, how random. Well, check this out, guys. This Subway sign used to be the first head shop in San Luis Obispo. And so now, it's across the street from the first real head shop that actually sells weed. That's hella cool. That's so random. If you guys know San Luis history, you'll totally dig this. And what's cool, guys, is the head shop that we just had, that where that sign was, it's right here. So obviously it's available, but as we came here for kids, this was a comic book store and they had a head shop right over here. And this is probably one of the most famous old San Luis Obispo places that they had back in the day. So that sign that we just passed over there, the Subway Subshine, that used to be basically hanging from that banner right there. Comic book store, man, really cool. To the left, that's not an original Jamba Juice. San Luis Obispo did have the first one. Big bookstore used to be up in here. Yep, Barnes & Noble's is still there. That's kind of cool. Got the courthouse here, followed by cool. It's like the cool and the bad. You want to be over here, but you definitely don't want to be over there. Biggest Copeland's used to be right here. So I used to get my Nike Air Jordans back in those 80s, 90s, guys. Wow, this has all changed. So, biggest toy store when we grew up was down here, guys, and it was next to this Swenson's ice cream. And I always thought it was the original. You guys have seen in all my other videos that the Swenson's was originally in San Francisco. There's the famous gum alley. That used to be, I mean, I put my gum up here when I was in 8th grade. Sandy's Liquor. It's funny, all the liquor stores are still here. Ah, Cheap Thrills. This is a staple right here, guys. Gotta come to Cheap Thrills. Awesome record store, been here forever. Wow, yeah, that's exactly how it used to be. Video games, used video games, that kind of thing. Really cool, awesome. Cheap Thrills, guys. Come down to SLO and get your Cheap Thrills. We are gonna hit sport mode in case we need to get with it. That bike lane's skinny, guys. Could you imagine staying in that bike lane right there and then you make that little turn and I'd rather just have every asshole behind me going as fast. This guy sees me. This is cool now. I'm good with this. But that was, it's one of the last original buildings, and it's got a lot of history. It's kind of cool. Dude, the original Jamba Juice is still here. I mean, I think it was in a different building, guys, but that for sure is the corner and the place where the original Jamba Juice used to be. Up to the right, guys, is where I went to college, my first college, like, move-in place. Getting crazy. Getting laid. All that good stuff from back in the day. I used to bump my shit. I used to come through here like at 80 miles per hour, like, woo, I'm just coming to park. There was one night where we literally put all our guitar gear up to the windows. For some reason, this lady never carded me. So I was always the guy to come down here and get Rolling Rock. That was our beer of choice. You could get any freaking beer. I was picking Rolling Rock. Although I think it tasted better back in the day. This was the liquor store that I used to get my Rolling Rock at. That's pretty cool. Look at it. It's got out. It's the place that I used to get my Rolling Rocks from in fucking college. Now has outdoor seating and is popular. That is fun. Let's do it, motherfucker! Let's do it! Cool, man.
Yeah,
Gets around.
I I don't think I've ever seen one like that.
Yeah, they're pretty new, or at least they're not.
Well, it's not super new, but that's pretty aggressive.
Yeah. Well, San Luis, guys, to come to the Sunset Drive-In. It's just so cool. It's been here forever. It's just awesome. Get in your car. It's old school, man. Audio through there, loud as you want it. Guys, always come down here if you want something like beef jerky, dried fruits. You will be like the electric life. Hook me up. Time to ride. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Electric Life. We are in beautiful San Luis Obispo. That big hill there is Madonna Mountain, I believe. And the Madonna Inn is most famous. And we're gonna go check out a little bit of downtown. And yeah, go see how things have changed. It's been about 20 years since college. I came to Cuesta College. It's a little junior college down here. And yeah, kind of cool to be back in town. So let's go see if this is a scooter town. Let's see how this is around here. Pretty cool. Oh, look it up. First up, we got Megan's here. Megan's is a little San Luis Obispo's first pot dispensary right there. So can you get some weed? Oh, how random. Well, check this out, guys. This Subway sign used to be the first head shop in San Luis Obispo. And so now it's across the street from the first real head shop that actually sells weed. That's hella cool. That's so random. If you guys know San Luis history, you'll totally dig this. I don't know what it's doing in this abandoned building, but I think they probably own it since it's too closely affiliated with them over there. That's cool. All right, guys, let's do this. San Luis is made up of these like kind of one-way streets as you go down them. So we'll cruise down. First one's here. Check out what's going on. Couple old buildings, that hasn't changed. The old Foster Freeze right there. You can see with the blue and white. Whoop. Getting a little whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Scaring these San Luis Obispo people here. Now this is kind of random. This 7-Eleven has been here probably older than anything. Wells Fargo as well. It's kind of been here a while, but definitely the 7-Eleven. We used to buy beer down there, and CVS was here too. Kind of cool. And what's cool, guys, is the head shop that we just had, where that sign was. It's right here. So obviously it's available, but as we came here for kids, this was a comic book store and they had a head shop right over here. And this is probably one of the most famous old San Luis Obispo places that they had back in the day. So that sign that we just passed over there, the Subshine, that used to be basically hanging from that banner right there. Comic book store, man, really cool. Everything else has changed through here. This is kind of crazy. It's like a crosswalk that doesn't have a stop sign. How many people you think probably got hit on that thing? But San Luis has got this old, cool, you know, it's definitely got some money. It's clean. This parking lot up here to the right. Spent a lot of days up there. And this is kind of like, we're in the traditional downtown now, the way it's stylized with the bricks and the bricks just everywhere. You'll see this kind of like in this mile radius that we have around here. To the left, that's not an original Jamba Juice. San Luis Obispo did have the first one. Big bookstore used to be up in here. Yep, Barnes & Nobles is still there. That's kind of cool. All right, guys, we're gonna do the big rectangle a little bit, and then we'll get you over to that downtown to the left over there. That's where the real downtown is. The old church is still here. Residential. These houses have been kind of here forever. It's kind of cool. All right, guys. And then pretty much you keep going that way, you'll get on the highway, and the high school is to the right over there. If you want to go to San Luis Obispo High School. So that's kind of a little bit of a map of where we're at. I'm gonna try to get my collar here so it doesn't flap, so you don't hear the flapping. Okay, that used to be a big nursery over there, I think outside. So a lot of college kids will live over this way, and this is like pretty much the northern part of town. So mostly everything goes to the left, coming through here, and you know, if you want to get downtown, that's where we're headed. You see in the distance there, that Fremont. It's an old movie theater, really cool. That's probably one of the biggest attractions here in San Luis Obispo. And if we took Santa Rosa, we can get over to the colleges, Cal Poly, Cuesta, that kind of thing. It's kind of cool. So yep, got the courthouse here, followed by cool. It's like the cool and the bad. You want to be over here, but you definitely don't want to be over there. And as we come down here, used to be a big Boo Boo Records on the right. Used to be one of the basically the big place you'd come for music. You'd come down here to the comic book store, the Sub. You'd come down for Boo Boos. See the bricks, that brick theming. Man, some Boo Boos used to be right here. I guess it'd be bye-bye. Colbert at Blue now. Biggest Copeland's used to be right here. So I used to get my Nike Air Jordans back in those 80s, 90s, guys. Wow, this has all changed. H&M and all this was a big sporting store as well. There's a surf store down here. Hopefully this place is still down here. Wow, this is tripping me out, guys. I visited my parents in Paso, but... So this was all the parking lot throughout here. Monterey Street, all this. Wow, that's crazy. It's all built up now. Now the Mission's always been here. So Mission San Luis Obispo has always been here. It's kind of how the city is built, kind of around everything. So you see it's gonna fucking go off every distant way on the other ways. So that's really cool. If you guys are down here, take a walk through there. There's a little river. I think it starts about right here. It heads on down. So there's the surf store, guys. Moondoggies used to be where Minecraft, or the other one right next door, used to be. Wow, what a trip. And what's a trip? It's hot down here. San Luis Obispo never used to be hot. Within the last 5 or 10 years, San Luis is hot. This is kind of like Paso Robles weather, you know? It's kind of crazy. Luna Red right there used to be a little boutique, basically a store for necklaces. Maybe it was Wingstop. Both these buildings used to be like really mom and pop kind of stores. Wow, to have a Barrel House Brewing here. That's so crazy. Ike's. All this stuff used to be literally no, you know, branding. It was all small towns, small businesses. So it's just weird to see kind of corporate names. Although Barrel House is, you know, locals. You're gonna get the college kids. Lots of college kids. There we go. We got scooters. I believe this place right here, the Johnson Building, used to be Victoria's Secret. That was a big deal for the downtown down here. It's kind of funny. So if we go straight, guys, you would just connect with that street that we were on that one way. So I'm just going to take you down the other one-way street as we come along down here. Bath and Body Works used to be a audio works place, and basically my dad got this guy fired basically because he got the Bose speakers for so cheap. It was one of those things where my dad was a crafty businessman, I gotta say. Wow. So biggest toy store when we grew up was down here, guys, and it was next to the Swenson's ice cream, and I always thought it was the original. You guys have seen in all my other videos, the Swenson's was originally in San Francisco. Yep, so Slow Brew Loft used to be our childhood toy store right here, and there's the famous gum alley. Oh, we're gonna have to go down there. Frog and Peach, wow. Frog and Peach was Swenson's ice cream, guys, like the one in San Luis Obispo. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow, look at this street. Look at San Luis Obispo, man. Constantly busy, huh? How we're going to get to it, guys. So this is a must-see when you're in San Luis, because this has been here forever. Like I'm showing you, not a lot of this stuff has stayed around a while. I put my gum up here when I was in 8th grade. Something like that. It's kind of fun. It's so cool. Wow, this changed too. Okay, Mother's Tavern's still here. That used to be a big one, and a lot of private shows, live shows. That's cool that that's still there. Obviously don't know the names of all the places and that kind of thing lately, you know? It's kind of neat. But yeah, I don't remember it going down this far. I think it was like right there back in the day. That's where I hit it up. Hi guys. So much has changed. If I'm not on the scooter, not a scoot life. La Esquina Taqueria. Sandy's Liquor. It's funny, all the liquor stores are still here. All the liquor stores have still survived 20 years. Ah, Cheap Thrills. This is a staple right here, guys. This is what, if Boo Boo Records isn't here anymore, man, then you definitely kind of gotta come to Cheap Thrills. Awesome record store, been here forever. I guess that was the name of the comic book place. It used to be Cheap Thrills in the Sub kind of deal. Really cool. Really cool that's still there. Captain Nemo comics. Ah. See, they keep changing all the names. You never know. You never know what they are. You never know. Wow, yeah, that's exactly how it used to be. Video games, that kind of thing. Really cool. Awesome. Cheap Thrills, guys. Come down to SLO and get your Cheap Thrills. One time I freaking walk on the sidewalk, I got people walking out, car turning. I'm not that guy. I'm about to get on that street. What we're gonna do, guys. You got it. Young drivers. What is he doing behind me? That's exactly where I want to be, not in front of you. Yeah, they got this little lake cruising down here. Monterey Street. Now this will lead us up to the mission, I believe. Guys, this is a little mission. We got the little river down there. Got concert in the plaza going on for Friday. That's cool. I remember seeing this. It's like a live music, that kind of thing. Check it out. I didn't even know. Stumble upon it. They already got their seats. Shit. Cool. If I was down here, I'd do that. So yeah, there's the river, guys, and it kind of flows through here, and a lot of businesses are kind of keyed up through here. It's kind of cool. See? Little river. Comes through here. And
What did they put into it?
It's kind of cool. It's kind of a little mellow. And this is just a little pathway. I'm not going to drive down there. It's real skinny. These guys, where they're walking, if you look, there's that theme again. It just kind of goes down there. So it's a big college town, so you're going to see a lot of young kids, a lot of clueless kids just hanging out, and a lot of rich adults hanging out, doing their thing. That's not me. Don't think I'm including myself in that. 8:05. Here we go. They're going to sell some beer. Lots of beer to sell. Mission College prep, yeah. Had some friends. Came to school down here. I'm parking over there. You come back here. Used to be a movie theater. We saw Dazed and Confused. Oh, we were dazed and confused. It's for sure. We're already back around. Already back. I feel guilty. Sometimes they focus so much on me, they almost run civilians over. You can see it. You can see it in their little eyeballs. They're staring at the electric light instead of staring at pedestrians. Put that guy's reaction. That was classic. All right, guys, let's bring you over to the college town a little bit and see how hectic this is over here. We are going to hit sport mode in case we need to get with it. Right across the 101 somehow. And then we, there it is. That bike lane's skinny, guys. Could you imagine staying in that bike lane right there and then you make that little turn and, I'd rather just have every asshole behind me going as fast. This guy sees me. This is cool now. I'm good with this. Although if you get hit by a bush, check this history out, guys. oldest Taco Bell in the United States. Literally. Right there. And they're gonna close that bad boy down. I think it's got the rest of the month, could be it. But that was, it's one of the last original buildings, and it's got a lot of history. It's kind of cool. It won't be here probably when you come and check it out. So anyways, come and check it out. This is like the residentials for like a lot of college kids, because Cal Poly, you go straight in Cuesta, so Cal Poly's on the right, and if you keep going down this highway, you get to Cuesta. So a lot of everyone kind of wants to be right here, and then you get on that road to school that way. That way. Coming back around, this is all Cal Poly kind of parking and dorms and that kind of thing. I'm gonna make the left turn. This is where a lot of us lived and came down to. There's a famous kind of like, not famous, but it's in this little like wooden thing where it's Burger King, and man, we used to eat there, and the first Jamba Juice used to be down here. I kind of want to show you that a little bit. It's crazy how I'm saying all these first, right? And then like, they're not here anymore. They're bye-bye. Yeah, that wooden place right there used to be the Burger King. They didn't change or anything. Kind of crazy. Funny, all the college kids looking at me crazy. Yeah, the college kids will be doing that. Dude, the original Jamba Juice is still here. Although I think it was in the, I mean, I think it was in a different building, guys. But that for sure is the corner and the place where the original Jamba Juice used to be. So that's fucking crazy, man. Cool, good for them. Good for you, Jamba. Alrighty, honky honk. Let's do this. So in college, this is where we used to come to grab food. This used to be a big, not too big, but was the biggest little market. So California Fresh Market, I'm sure it was something awkward like that too before. But this little thing was here, and up to the right, guys, is where I went to college. College, my first college, like, move-in place. Getting crazy. Getting laid. All that good stuff from back in the day. I used to bump my shit. I used to come through here like at 80 miles per hour, like, woo, I'm just coming to park. And fucking so childish at 19. It's funny. But yeah, this is Valencia Street. Yeah, I fucking remember now. My first apartment buildings. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Me and Mike Van Bijleveld. And that's funny. 145. Yeah, it's 145 for sure. It's kind of crazy, guys. Isn't it kind of cool? It's like LA-esque with these palm trees and shit. Anyways, there was one night where we literally put all our guitar gear up to the windows. Mike remembers this, Mike V. And we like we just fucking cranked our shit so loud. And I remember the whole fucking, basically, these apartments and everyone in the whole thing right here was like, what the fuck was that? And because everyone knew we played music, they're like, we knew it was you guys, or the people that knew us. Good stuff, man. Now, if we were to keep taking this, guys, get up to like that Mount Madonna up there, and a lot of cool like hiking and just like outdoors. It's really beautiful around here. Nice fresh air. It's good shit, man. Alrighty. Memories. So weird to be around here. Down here, you get to this random little spot where there's not much, but there was this liquor store. For some reason, this lady never carded me, so I was always the guy to come down here and get Rolling Rock. That was our beer of choice. You could get any freaking beer. I was picking Rolling Rock, although I think it tasted better back in the day. I do believe. Thank you. Thank you. Some good roads right here. Good roads. Not too busy. Nice and smooth. Group rides? Anyone? Don't go in that hole. That would not be cool. Man, this thing might point a little too down. Too up. Now it's probably too down. Let's see. Now I could get on the highway if I went straight, and this was the liquor store that I used to get my Rolling Rock at. That's pretty cool. Look at it. It's the place that I used to get my Rolling Rocks from in fucking college now has outdoor seating and is popular. That is fun. That's pretty cool little houses. I always thought these little houses were cool. I ended up living in another apartment building. It was kind of like, let's do it, motherfucker! Let's do it! VSETT makes them wet. The VSETT makes them sweat. Well, I don't know if that's better or worse. I just had to mix it up, and that was the only thing that rhymed. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut through here again, so I don't have to wait for that traffic. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. Someone. Homeless dudes. Guess that's where the creek tends to give us the water. Something in the water. Something in the water. Guys, we're going to continue this down and kind of come around where the car was, and we're going to get you to this drive-in movie theater that's still here in San Luis Obispo. It's kind of cool. First, I'm going to change the battery here. Give me a second, guys. Let me switch these GoPros out. It'll be good. How you doing? Sorry, I'm so weirded out. I think that guy's cool. I just whatever. With COVID and the homeless. Craziness around here, so just kind of keep an eye out for these guys. You never know what they're gonna try to do. Scooters, $1,800, $17.99. You're gonna run right into the back of the car. Jackass. Ay, ay, ay. He was cool. I just ain't no way I'm fucking taking a handoff, bro. 30 miles per hour. Don't know if these guys realize that or not. Don't know.
That's weird.
Cool, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Gets around.
I don't think I've ever seen one like that.
Yeah, they're pretty new, or at least they're not.
Oh, it's not super new, but that's pretty aggressive.
Yeah. Well, if you're out here with cars, you know.
Oh, trust me, I know.
I'm sure. Yeah. No.
This thing is one of a kind, man. Internal hydraulic gears and shit.
Take care, brother. Pacific Coast Center. Haven't seen that place. Change at all. Same place. We'll let all these idiotes do their thing. They like to go fast on this road, so you just clear some space. Let all the idiots go past you. That's how you get around safely, guys. Little Chris's tips, you know, on a 40-mile-per-hour road, we don't have that much space. You can tell these riders, the guy just said, I've never seen one like that. This is all new to all these people. So you kind of just go, you know what? I'm gonna let all these fuckers do their thing. They're rushing. They get over here, and once it spins out a little bit, I'm gonna take my time and be good. See, just a little bit of patience. If you didn't know, you know, then obviously you wouldn't know to do that. If you didn't know this road was kind of crazy. So I get that. But if you know, then it's up to you to be like, that road's crazy. I'm not gonna ride on that. All right, guys, gonna make a right turn. Down here, we come past the cemetery. It's kind of crazy. There was a service going on. I don't like to catch that on video. It's caught on video. My condolences to the family right there. All the way to the west part of the San Luis, guys, to come to the Sunset Drive-In. It's just so cool. It's been here forever. I like it for COVID. It's just awesome. Get in your car. It's old school, man. Audio through there, loud as you want it. Yeah, some cars will turn their stuff on and it'll get annoying, but it's hella cool. I mean, this is just so old San Luis, and then to see this right next door is so, like, kind of ironic, you know? It's just all perfect and glass, and obviously it's like city workers, so, our city has enough money to do this shit for themselves, but not when we want nice streets or anything. Interesting, huh? Interesting. I see a SLO county. All right, guys, that's so cool. That's maybe got to be the pick right there. I might have to get a picture right there. All right, guys, I just had to get that. You would think like, dude, if you're gonna do a thumbnail for San Luis Obispo, like you should do the city, but I think this is one of the coolest things here. So that shall maybe get featured. Who knows? We'll go down and see what we got. So I'm gonna bring you back around where we started with the car, and then I'm gonna take you to the best beef jerky in the world. It's made at this place. I've not found, since my childhood, anything better, even close. And I gotta strap my helmet on here. Dang it. Nice day, just crazy how much I'm still sweating. This would be one of the hottest days ever in San Luis. And it's like September something. It's just kind of awkward. I'm guessing he's gonna pull a U-turn and come talk to the electrical guy. Say, I'm a Captain America fan too, man. I'll be like, hails to the motherfucking yeah. Cooking, man. I don't think there's a way out of this place. Otherwise, I'd do the right turn, and I don't think there's a way out. Been here since college. Sunshine. Sunshine's been here. Giving me the yeah. This is out by the kind of industrial part of San Luis, and gets a little more spacious out here. If we were to go down and then make a big right, we get down by the golf course down there kind of deal. So, anyways, that's where we're at, man. Get some college people here. Maybe she was pregnant, maybe post-college. A lot of people stay here. It's a beautiful place. That is for sure. No crosswalk. It's not a baby. You should cross with the crosswalk. She just gave the cars a hard time. I'm sorry. There's no way, man. The problem is, this road, they go fast. So if you just throw on your brakes, dude, you know, like, catch 22. I just think they should make crosswalks. They didn't have a crosswalk. They were up on an island. And I'll let it go. San Luis fire station right there literally used to be the Pizza Hut that me and my mom would come to. And it was good. It was a good Pizza Hut. That was a good Pizza Hut, I gotta say. Or it was the Dollar Tree. It was either that one or that one. Okay? Don't be hard on me. You guys that know your history though will be like, he remembers. He remembers. Looking or not. So you come down here, if you go straight, guys, you'll get down to the golf courses down here. Now, Catteno Brothers is over here to the left. On one of these streets right here. This is so hard for me. Look at me. Look at me, dude. Look at that. It's still here. since 1947. Look at that, guys. Now, I don't believe it used to have a parking lot. I don't think they owned what was next door to it. Or maybe they did, but they just never had a need for it. But really cool. This is honestly, guys, damn, I wasn't here. When people come out the door, there's this big refrigerator thing, and it goes, and it's just one of those things you just like, you can't forget, you know? You cannot forget. So, if you're ever down in San Luis, definitely go in there, guys. They got the dried apricots, the dried fruits, dried beef jerky, and you will not find better beef jerky. It's just like one of those, like, no. I mean, I even might put the thumbnail for this right here, because people that know me are like, bro, that's Chris's place right here. This is Chris's place right here. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end the video right here. Beautiful Catteno Bros. Thanks for touring San Luis Obispo. We're gonna end it right here at the best spot. Guys, always come down here if you want something like beef jerky, dried fruits. You will be like, the electric life, hook me up. Hell yeah. Peace, guys.